All right, you guys. What's up? What's up? What's no intention.
Give me that. Didn't where you get this from? Don't go touching nothing else.
Oh, just nah.
Yeah, you right. You could have just texted me so you was on YouTube live. I ain't know. My bad.
Okay. All right, I'm on here now. So I'll call you back when
All
I'm
right.
done.
All right.
I'm so sorry about that, okay?
Nah, you good.
So I'm not going to particularly start it over because if you start it over, I got to do everything over, like even re-invite you. So we just gonna get into it. I'm sorry, I got a phone call, but excited to meet you. Excited to meet you. I got a bunch of questions that I want to ask you, but of course, before we get into that, I want you to introduce yourself. So let us know, like what's your name, where you from. If someone may stumble across this interview or stumble across your page and they don't know, give me your best introduction of yourself.
All right, easy. So I am Quay 305, the Dade County representative. You don't know what Dade
Okay.
County is? That's Miami, Florida. You feel me?
Okay.
And yeah, I'm the next big thing coming out from out here. So I'll tap it.
Okay. I have a question because a lot of people, y'all be putting on for Dade County like it's just the best thing since sliced bread. So, what is it that's so good about Dade County, in your opinion? Like, what makes Dade County so great?
In my opinion, it's a mindset, it's a mentality. When growing up in Miami, it ain't for the weak hearted, it ain't for the light hearted. So
Yeah.
it's just like what I like to say is Miami prepared me for the rest of the world. Like
Mm.
so,
Okay, now and then I can't even disagree with that. I'm not gonna lie, I love Miami. I'm a Floridian, but I'm not from Miami. I'm from Tampa. But when
okay.
I go to Miami, I actually do like Miami. But I'm really Tampa strong. I'm not gonna lie. So if I had a choice to move from Tampa to Miami, no, I move somewhere else. But I would not move to Miami. Like I'll be good in Tampa. So of course I gotta ask you, since we on Why Hip Hop, why hip hop? Why did you choose hip hop as a route in life?
So because I ain't really choose it. No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Oh, you finna do it to me.
hey,
Please, we talked about this.
even though that's a real answer, but no, I can go deeper than that.
Yes.
When you look at hip hop, matter of fact, going before hip hop, going back to like slave times,
Mm-hmm.
and just the things that our ancestors used to do back then to
You're right.
communicate, have a good time, to get themselves through the storm. A lot of those things are contributed to hip hop. Like hip hop did get a lot of things from that. And I just think it's like being a young African American. I think that it's just our culture, and it's something.
Right.
When I realized like I was good at writing lyrics and writing poetry, it kind of was like a why not?
Right. Type stuff.
Oh
So,
God, can Daddy finish his interview? This,
oh,
this
that's
little
you,
Quay,
baby.
y'all.
That's a baby girl.
Boy,
Oh my gosh, how old is he?
two.
Goodness gracious, he in them terrible twos.
Yeah. Can Daddy finish his interview?
Hey,
Go watch Paw
baby.
Patrol. Say hey.
Hey, baby. So you actually bring up a good point. You said when you found out that you could write and poetry was your thing, that was something that was able to fuel you moving forward. I
Mm.
want to know when you actually first found out that you could write. Like, when did you first make when did you first make a song?
Um. So my first song, well, it still would be fifth grade, but the
Mm.
story to how I figured it out would be that, to make a long story short, I was in the fifth grade. The fire alarm was going off all day. It was beep, Then my teacher was like, I can't teach in these conditions. It was messing with her. And my homeboys, they made a beat on the table to go along with the fire alarm.
Right.
And all of them started freestyling. And they was like, yo, we do everything together. So like, you gotta go now. And
Right, right, right.
tripping, boy. Like, I don't even
Hmm.
do that. Like, what you talking about? And so peer pressure got the best of me that time. And I actually caved and I freestyled. And when I was finished, everybody was kind of looking at me
Like, dang, that was
uh,
you. Like, you
yeah,
just
like, you
now.
mean you don't do this? Like, you just,
What? Look, what you mean you don't do this, nigga? It seemed like you was practicing for this day. You probably
so,
had your song already ready to go and stuff. I like it though, cause it really screams. When the pressure was on you, you knew what to do at the time. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get my leave real quick, okay?
all right.
Cause this getting good. This conversation getting real good. So boom, you in fifth grade, you get into actual, um, looking at the fact that okay, I can do music. When did you first start taking it seriously? Like when did you first write your a song that people was like, yeah, this him right here. Like what song was it that made you realize you should keep going?
I would say it was ninth or 10th grade. I
Okay,
did we had a Black History show and I wrote a song for the Black History show.
nice.
That was also not my first time performing, but maybe like my second or third time. So I hadn't performed that many times before.
Right.
And just the feedback I got from everybody after I performed, like everybody was like the crowd, even while I was performing, like they was getting interactive. I
Yeah.
had a call and response that happened by accident because I ran out of breath, and when I ran out of breath, they said fine. So it kind of became a call and response thing.
Right, right, right.
That kind of let me know, like, yeah, okay, you got something with this. You could do something.
Type stuff. Yeah. And I actually like when stuff like that happen because it's not like it was just your friends, you and your friends, making a beat. Of course they gonna say it's right. Of course they gonna say it's hot. But it was one of those things where you actually got, real live critics, people that just came to see a show that did not know necessarily that you particularly were gonna be performing, but when they heard you, they actually liked it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mess with that because I understand what it's like to not be able to get the crowd to move or even be swayed when an artist is going through the emotions. So with that, you you're from the Dade County area. So I want to know, what has it been like so far, you coming up in the industry? Like you're getting into this industry. What were you doing before you were rapping? Like, what were you doing before you actually started to get in the industry?
so okay, so before I got into this industry, I was actually, well, no, that's a lie. Before I got into this industry, I actually went to school. I
Mm-hmm.
played football, so I went to college. I was in
Okay.
school. I had graduated, and I got my master's.
Quick
And
question.
mm-hmm,
So I got a few questions. So you say you went to school, you played football. You played football in school?
mm-hmm,
Okay, what position did you play?
defensive end, linebacker,
You said defensive back?
defensive end, and linebacker.
Okay, defensive end and linebacker. My bad, it was breaking up a little bit, so I'm just trying to get it right. So
Nah,
with that being said, because I see that you coach now, is that right though?
yes, ma'am.
I see that you coach now. So how has that transition been? Like a person that's able to be a student of a game to going to the person that's able to be a teacher of the game. How has that been? Can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, I think it's always been a part of me. It's been in my DNA. My dad was a high school coach. My dad was a coach.
Right.
So, as a young kid, I was out there at football practices, age 4, 5, 6, and even as I played, I was always a student player. I mean, a coach player. as they would say, like on the field, I had the knowledge that, hey, y'all boys, this is what we finna do. Whoop de whoop,
Right.
check this, yo. Like, so it kind of was a smooth transition. It happened. I didn't know it was gonna happen because I kind of went out there just to help, and then next
Got
thing you
you.
know,
I
I
was about to
became
say,
a
how
full
you
on
ain't know
coach.
it was gonna happen?
Yeah.
But I see exactly what you're saying. So now that you're in that position, what's one of your favorite things about being able to not only coach but juggle your career with coaching?
Definitely, one of my favorite things is just being able to be out there and not even more so on the football level, but on the life level to actually guide these young men
Yeah,
to become better men in the future.
right. Do they the kids, or are they the same kids from your college, or is it like high school? What age range do you actually get to influence?
High school, high school, yeah, high school.
Okay, got you.
Not bad. I'm
Okay.
kind of father duty too, so I'm making.
What? I'm like, okay. Okay. I got you. So no, with that being said, what you doing? You making her some food?
Yeah, some grapes.
Okay, okay. Are
Yeah, he
you a single
came.
dad, or you just that's it's your turn right now?
Nah, it's my turn. I'm actually married. My wife is just out right now. She
I know
left.
that's right.
So.
How long you been married?
What's this? This is year 3. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then now I have some questions about that, because with you being a married man, not only a married man, but a married black man, how do you, or how would you say your perception as a married person translates into your music? But you make a whole bunch of single music.
I wouldn't
Hilarious.
call it single music, but at
You
least
bet
as
not
a
have no song called Bounce That Ass or Drop It Like It's Hot or nothing.
as of right now, I don't think that transitions too much in it. Just
Yeah.
because I'm more of a personal person.
Okay.
And I mean not to say like people don't know, like people who know me, like it's out there. Like if you dig deep enough, you're gonna
Right.
see it, you're gonna find wedding videos and things like that. But also one thing I try to make my music relatable and
Right.
kind of a double-edged sword in a way because marriage isn't a big thing anymore within our community.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
So I think
And
it
I'm
boils
asking you because
down.
you married. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm asking you because with you being married, I'd rather hear it from a person that's married than that's not, right? And
Right.
we can learn something from both sides, but very seldomly do married people give the blueprint. So why do you think, marriage isn't really common for our kind?
I think as women have gotten more independent, I think that it kind of has driven a wedge. And not to say that I'm placing fault on the women, because it's not all the fault doesn't lie on them.
Nice
Um,
cleanup.
because I trust me, I know how this goes. So I ain't gonna.
Nice
But as women
cleanup.
have gotten more independent, it's drawn a wedge in my opinion. Certain men can't handle the independent woman.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to handle that woman being independent, saying,
But I get what you saying on the vice versa of being so independent that it scares a person. It's like,
mm.
what are you doing?
And there's other things as well, like some women, not all, they're delusional.
What's delusional?
Um, like like we all been seeing it. We've been seeing a little list that's going around. Oh, you can't take me here on no date. Things like Cheesecake Factory and like I can't take you on a cheesecake. Dang.
So when you
Um,
say some women are delusional because of that, it insinuate a little bit. Just like I want to know why that's delusional. Give me the realism of it, because a lot of people we say we laugh at it, but we don't really give the solution. You see what I'm saying?
right. So the realism behind it is that you may just gonna We already stated no married, so no, I'm not spitting game, but I'm gonna just use us two right here for the example.
Right, right, right.
Let's say, I like you, whatever, whatever. You say, okay, I think he cute or whatever. I want to give him a shot. And I say, I want to take you to, all right, let's go on a date with you. All right, we going to cheesecake. Boy, we cheesecake. I need Houston. Baby, I ain't got the Houston's money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, then boy, you can't talk to me.
Right, right,
You ain't
right, right,
got
right.
the money. And it's like, you got to realize the level where that guy is at. He might not have the Houston money at this time. But
Right.
what is he doing? Is he worth to actually say, okay, he ain't the lifestyle I really want. He ain't really got it, but let me see where this go. Because if he's working, like let's say I might be in college getting my second degree, might be getting my master's.
Hey, but you right about that though. Like I joke a lot, just to be funny. But that's one of the things that I try to highlight is meeting people where they are instead of where you want them to be. So again, you can't be mad at the person that can't buy you Chanel if he has a Michael Kors budget. Take your Michael Kors and be happy. If the bad work, you good. You tripping. So I definitely agree with what you're saying there. I'm not one of those girls that can't be taking a Cheesecake Factory. I'm not gonna lie. Me and my dude to eat from just about anywhere. I love to just eat out. Like whatever he eating, I want to eat, and vice versa. Like I put him on a lot of stuff. We just have to eat. So
Mm-hmm.
we gonna eat anywhere. And Cheesecake Factory don't come up like, but that's not like a. It's really because they nasty, not because it's not luxury. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
It's like cheese, like we'll eat Applebee's, we'll eat Chili's, we'll eat Outback, we'll eat Bahama Breeze, we eat what we like. But
Yeah.
you could essentially take me anywhere. So I'm definitely glad that you're the type of person to actually look at it in that way. Now moving forward and back into your artistry, we've talked about the fact that not only are you an artist, but you're also a football coach, which is something that's very influential in the community, especially to the kids, because you leaving your imprint on them. Would you say that you working with kids, high school kids to be exact, has anything to do with how you present your music? I already asked you if your marriage has anything to do with what you put out, but do you watch what you do for the sake of your kids that have to look up to you at all ever?
So I don't watch what I do to say. I guess it's a yes and a no. I wouldn't say I watch what I do, but in the same sense, I do. I did shift kind of like to make sure that I'm kind of like PG, or at least something that I can easily convert to PG. So if I
Right.
need to go like perform at a school or something, when I performed at a few elementary
I
schools,
was gonna
middle
mention
school.
that. I saw that on your page. You were at an elementary school, and it looked like the kids were really enjoying, what was going on. How did that happen?
So that was with DJ Nasty. He does his holiday tour um
Okay.
every Christmas. You want to be in the interview? All
Shout
right.
out to DJ Nasty. I do like DJ Nasty.
But he does this interview every Christmas. I mean, interview. He does this essay contest every Christmas where he goes to a select few schools. So he picks a winner from the school out of the essay. Then he goes to the school, give him a pizza party. He has some few performers. So this was my
Nice.
second year actually doing it with him. I did it last year, and this was the second year. It's always a great experience.
Nice. I'm definitely happy to hear that. And I ask those questions because, again, it seems like you're really grounded. Seems like you're a well-rounded individual. So, what would you say, kind of like, what artists in the industry would you say inspired you, or inspire you, with their music or have inspired you in the past?
So my goat is Lil Wayne. So
Okay.
that's
What's your
definitely.
favorite? I gotta ask this question whenever somebody say, "Oh, they go to Lil Wayne." What's your favorite song off No Ceilings?
Oh, that. Wait, I'm on the drop three. You said no ceilings. Um, no ceilings. Um. Oh, you want your iPad on? No ceilings. I'm drawing a blank right now. Zero. When your birthday, boy? Huh?
They said
No ceilings.
305 Cash on deck. Shout out to Cash on deck. He said 305 in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. But no back to no ceilings.
No ceilings. Mine is I would say between ice cream paint job and watch your shoes. Watch my shoes.
So yeah, as soon as you said mine, it clicked. It's definitely watch my shoes. We run this. The
Oh,
we are so ready
I
for
do like that one.
CARTE. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then. So a real Wayne fan. All right, then you passed the test. You passed the test. All right, then. So with that being said, I know that you're coming up in the Miami area, and I do feel like not that I'm jealous or anything, but I feel like a lot more people blow from your area. So y'all have a lot more mainstream artists. But with that being said, give me three artists in the mainstream that you would like to work with in the future. Like it's the beginning of the year, so we want to manifest some stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes. So we talking about Miami period, Miami artists, just period.
I'll say mainstream period because I don't want you to just be restricted.
Okay. So Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like Lil Baby. I think him and Drake pretty much got the game in the chokehold, in my opinion, right now. So Lil Baby
Got you.
will be one. She said three. I got
Yeah.
Glow. Like Glow be snapping. Like out of all the female artists,
Okay.
I rock with Glow. Um,
Okay. Okay.
and my third one actually not with us no more. It would have been Dolph, but
Mm. What? I love me some dog too. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah,
Shout out to Young Dog.
Dolph definitely would have been my third. And probably like a J Cole or somebody from his camp, honestly.
Yeah, I do like J. Cole. I ain't gonna lie. J. Cole, I ain't gonna lie, man. Especially some of the first albums. Like, I feel like artists get a little bit out of touch as they grow bigger.
Hmm.
But some of them first ones, the first albums, I used to be like, my Lord. I used to be in the room crying like it was really that serious. Okay, so tell us what you're working on. Like I said, I know it's the beginning of the year. So basically, what are some of the things that we can expect to see from you coming this year? It's already almost 7:30, so we got about 5 more minutes. And before we get out of here, I want to know what you've been working on and what we can actually anticipate.
So yeah, so Miami Bass is the single that I just dropped last week. Yeah, last week. Put
Okay.
it out everywhere. The video is everywhere. It's on JPay. So you got for those who like it, who love it, and you got somebody in jail that want to check it out. You
Mm.
put them on. When they call, you just let them know, hey, it's there. Quay 305, Miami Bass.
Yes, sir. Hey,
But
quick
also,
question.
I got a single coming out in February, March.
Okay.
I'm working on getting a documentary together. The release at the beginning of the summer, along with a EP.
Nice. Okay then. Two questions. So first question, what made you want to get the your music on JPay? Because that's actually pretty dope, and not a lot of artists go that route. What made you want to go that route?
Just trying to get everybody, reach out to everybody that I can, because you never, like I always tell people, it only takes one person to truly
Right.
blow you up. You find that one person who gon' hey, well, y'all gotta listen to them. Y'all, they gonna tell all their friends. They gonna play you all day. That's all they listen to.
Right.
Never know where they at. Like I might find them in a jail, in a prison somewhere.
Right, you right about that.
So,
Now, another thing, you mentioned that you have something dropping and stuff like that, but I wanted to know if you could give us three songs to go listen to that you already dropped on repeat tonight. What songs can we pick from to go run up the numbers on? And then where can we find them? And how do you like spell it? How do you spell
okay.
your social media handles and stuff like that?
So the three songs would be Miami Bass, like I said, of course, the fresh single. Miami Bass everywhere, all platforms. For the crib, FORDA, as in for the crib.
Okay.
and that would be on my EP "Welcome to Dade County," and then my single from 2022, which is "Down Bad," featuring Mike Smith, another Dade County legend.
Okay, bet. I like Mike Smith. Shout out to Mike Smith. All that 305 over there. Okay, then. And then what's your IG and how you spell it?
Yeah, so everywhere: IG, TikTok, Twitter, now known as X. Quay
Right.
305, QUEY 305. So
Okay. And then I have one last question before we get out of here. If you could give advice to like your 18-year-old self, knowing what you know now, what would you let him know?
invest in Bitcoin.
Oh my gosh. Is that going hard right now though? I
I
thought
don't know
that
if it's
was
going hard right now, but I missed it. And if I was 18,
what. That's hilarious. All right, then. Can you let everybody know again where they can find you if they need to search for your music or if they need to search you on social media?
yeah, so you can find me everywhere at Quay 305, QUEY 305, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, JPay, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.
And then what was the three songs again?
For the Crib, the spell DA, Down Bad, featuring Mike Smith, and Miami Bass.
Okay, then, bet. Well, I definitely want to thank you for coming and tapping in with me today, Quay. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I hope I see you in person one day as well when I come around that area. Make sure you look out for me if you got something going on. But with that being said, don't forget to tap in with me and keep me posted. I'd love to hear from you again. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
All right, then. Have a good one. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. And thank you, anybody that tapped in. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Go ahead and click that notification bell so that you can get notified when we go live or when we post any type of videos, as well as liking this video because it lets YouTube know that we are here and it is a free way to support the channel. Good night, y'all. Good night, Quay.
Good night.